Hi, I'm Jane.
And I'm Phil.
Welcome to
You Be the Judge.
Hey, how come we haven't done one of these in a while?
I don't know. I guess we just didn't find any Kickstarters we wanted to back.
Yeah, don't forget, we don't put them on the show unless we personally put money into them. So just be aware of that. Well, we did find one. We were at Origins Game Conference last weekend. Had a really great time. Don't forget in July to watch our special for Origins. We're going to do a little special with a really cool game that we'll show you during that show. But we did find a Kickstarter that we really enjoyed. And we wanted to put it on the show right away. So, because it's actually coming on to Kickstarter June 16th. So hopefully by the time this airs, it'll be able to, you'll be able to contribute if you want to do that.
Yep.
The name of the game is called Apotheca. I love the name, Apotheca. The Secret Potion Society.
Potions.
The Secret Potion Society. It sounds royal or something. I don't know. It sounds pretty cool. The name of the company who makes this game, or will be making this game, is Knapsack Games.
Yeah, I like that.
Knapsack.
I like that name.
Knapsack.
That's good.
So a nice guy named Andrew. We met him at Origins. He had a booth there, and he showed us the game. I was first attracted, especially by the artistic, way it looked, the artwork, the colors, the style of it. Really enjoyed the way it looked, and then playing it made it even better. So that was all good. Kind of colorful, like your tie there, buddy.
I like that.
What's going on with that tie? Rainbow tie.
I don't know. Makes me happy. I like it. It's colorful.
Okay. You look alright. You look cute.
It's making a cat happy too.
Yeah, the cat in the background. Anyway, back to the game. So we asked him if we could put it on the show. He said sure. He actually gave us a prototype right there at Origins. Knowing that, though, just pointing this out, some things to note. This is a prototype. The colors and the board itself might look a little different when it's in real production. He said basically the board might be a little bit bigger, actually. Colors may be brighter. Just please be aware. This is a prototype, although we think it looks beautiful, just as is.
It looks pretty nice.
It's a little dark, but other than that, we really like the way the game looks. So hopefully he keeps the artwork anyway. We really do like that. So Apotheca is basically this beautiful board is a market that we're looking at here that we place potions on. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game by starting the setup of the game. So first you lay your board down, obviously, and then you get these lovely potion cards. Mix them up, shuffle them, and then you place 4 of them diagonally on the market, face down. And one thing to note, it's hard maybe to see on the screen, but each of the cards have a little arrow. You want to make sure the arrow is facing away from the players. So right now it's pointing that way.
Yeah.
So you put 4 down diagonally, face down, and then on the other corners you put 1 face up. So we have 2 red potions, actually, to start us off. And then once that's placed, then you turn one of the other ones face up as well. Oh, look at that. 3 red potions.
That's interesting.
It doesn't really hurt anything. It's just the way that we're setting it up right now.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing, is you start the market off with the potions as is. Then each person gets, a player card, which shows you your actions you can take, which we'll talk about, a little guide. And each person gets an apothecary. I have the Sorceress Spin, her name is.
Oh.
Sorceress Spin.
I have the teleportal.
Teleportal.
That's a cool looking card.
Oh, you got the rabbit.
I got the rabbit, yeah.
I like him. I want to be the rabbit. Can I be the rabbit?
No, I'm the rabbit.
I'll be Sorceress, and she's pretty as well. Each apothecary, by the way, has their own special power, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. The goal of the game, though, is when you're playing, and you'll see how we play in just a minute, is to get 3 potions in a row or a column of the same color. So let's just pretend for a minute that these 3 were revealed that way. If I've done that reveal and I have 3 or more in a row, I take those 3 potions and I place them on my apothecary to satisfy my apothecary. You need to do that 3 times. So 3 apothecaries with 3 satisfied potion situations, and that's how you win the game. So the goal of the game is pretty simplistic to understand what you're looking to do, but to get there, it may not be that easy.
And then 3 of these.
Yeah, 3 of those. And so you'll see that's played. So then at the bottom of the game board or the top, depending on which way you're looking, is the Apothecary Alley, where there's more apothecaries that you can hire, because obviously you need at least 3 to win the game with 3 satisfied potions. So Phil's going to start us off now. The first player, I'm letting him go first, by the way, gets to take 1 action. But then from that point forward, every player after that gets 2 actions per turn. And we'll explain the actions.
I see why I'm going first. Because I only get to do 1 action.
I thought she was
I
being
thought,
nice.
wow, she's letting me go first.
I was being nice.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Explain the game. Go ahead.
Okay. So there are 4 different types of actions that you can do on your turn. I'm going to do one up front. I'm going to do reveal.
Because you can only do one.
And I can only do one, and then I'll just mention the other 3 very briefly. So I'm going to reveal. What that lets me do is turn over one of the face down potions.
Ooh, a blue potion.
So it's facing upward. I have a blue, which gets me whatever gem of that color comes up. So I get a sapphire gem when I do the reveal. The 3 other actions that I could do, or I could have done, not yet, but I could restock, which allows me to restock face down cards up to 3, only up to 3 on the board. There's power, which allows me to use the power of an apothecary. And then there's also hire, which lets me hire apothecaries. So when
How do
we
you
get
get the
to where
apothecary? How do you hire them?
so how I hire them is with these gems. That's why
That's
I try
why
to
you're
get the
collecting
sapphires, rubies, and the topaz or gold. If I have 2 of any single color gem, I can get the corresponding apothecary with it. If I have 1 of each color, I can get a face down apothecary.
Then you're taking a chance.
Right, I may not want one of these 3. Maybe I just
Right.
want to take a chance and, get something different.
Because the special powers can be very powerful. And then you want to get one that has a good power for you.
Exactly.
A lot of time it's moving cards around, which you'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and take my turn. So I'm going to start off by revealing. I'm going to go ahead and pick
Okay.
up this one to reveal. Another
blue.
blue. I get a blue topaz.
Yep. And then
Or
you get a
sapphire. A blue topaz. This is sapphire.
Blue sapphire.
I'm not a really good jewelry person.
Yep.
And
And
then
you get a second action.
I get a second action. Well, you get a second action your next
Well,
turn.
now I will, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and restock. Now, to restock again, as Phil mentioned, you can take potions from the draw pile and place them on the board, but I get to look at them, or the person gets to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and do one. Okay, and then I'm going to place this on the board. I'm going to place it here. Now, when you place it on the board, the arrow on the back of the card has to face you. The reason why is I can still look at that later if I want. It's basically pointing towards me saying I put this card down on the table and I can still peek at it later if I want to see if I
Yeah.
forget what the
And
color
it's not
is.
facing toward me, so I can't look
No.
at that one.
And then I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to place this here.
Mm-hmm.
And that
And
is
see, and that's why the arrows had to be facing away from both of us at the beginning,
Right.
because neither of us should
Place
be able
them.
to look at those. We have to reveal
Yeah.
them to see what they are.
all right. Your turn.
Let's see, I'm going to reveal. So,
And another thing we didn't mention, maybe we did mention, but you can only take one of each action on your turn. You can't do 2 reveals or 2 restocks. One of any type of
of
action.
any type of action.
That's
And the
true.
board has to be different when you're done with your turn. You can't do an action and then use another apothecary to reverse it, so. Wow.
Did you take your token?
I didn't take my token, thank you. You know what, I can't. I'd like to be able to win with that. I can't, so I'm going to get another apothecary with these 2 blue
Okay.
as my second action. And I will take the Wandering Waltz. Ooh, I like that.
Don't forget to replace.
Replace it, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, this is a tough one. I'm going to restock. So there's still 2 on the table, but I'm going to restock with a 1. And I'm going to place it, nya. That was my first action. My second action is going to reveal same card. Ta-da! So I have 3 in a row. By the way, I still get 1 blue token.
Very nice.
So I actually have satisfied my apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to
Isn't that
reveal.
cool? I put it down and then I took it.
This one way in the corner is another blue.
All right.
And I can't reveal again, even though I'd love to, but I'm going to restock.
All right. So you can do 2 more restocks because there's already
Grab
one on the
one,
board.
And I'm going to put one over here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab another, and I'm going to put that one over here. And those
Alright.
are both facing me, which is the way I'm supposed to do it. And that's it.
That's it. All right. I'm going to do my first action. I'm going to use two of the sapphires. I'm going to buy him
Okay.
or hire him. The shadow swap. Swap a card on the edge of the board with a card in the center. Ooh, isn't that nice?
Ooh, that's tricky.
That's my special power, if I do want to use that later. So that was my first action. And my second one, I think I'll just reveal. And I'll get the gold token. And let's do one more round. You take one more turn, I'll take one more turn.
Okay.
And then
So
wrap it
let's
up.
see. I'm going to reveal. This card. Ooh, very interesting. And then I'm going to use the teleportal. No, I can't. I got to use the Wandering Waltz.
Okay.
I'm going to use the Wandering Waltz, and I'm going to move this card over here, and that's the end of my turn.
Now, how would you have done that? I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to reveal this card.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not going to be blue. Oh, it is blue.
I was trying to call your bluff.
Oh, man. Which means I get these, and I get one of those.
I thought if I made it that obvious, you're going to think that's a waste of time.
So I've now satisfied 2 of my apothecaries
Mm-hmm.
already. Phil's got none satisfied. So let's just declare me the winner. No, but I think you get the gist. Obviously, I still have to get more apothecary. I still have to do 1 more satisfaction, and Phil still has to do 2 or 3 yet. So,
Right.
But that's it. So you basically just take your turns, do your actions, reveal, restock, use a special power, or what did I forget? Reveal, restock, use a special power, or hire an apothecary.
Which is what I did.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
So that's Apotheca. It's just a really neat game. You do have to think, a little bluffing going on, as you saw.
And there's also an additional strategy, which we didn't get the chance to show. You can also get 4 in a row.
Yeah, not so much a strategy, it's almost luck sometimes. But
Right.
if this
It
happens,
could be luck. You could get 4 in a row, or you could get a cross configuration or an L, or if you can complete that all at one time, you can collect that, and you also get a gem of that color. So that might give you an extra chance to get another pop.
And you might say, how do you get 4 in a row? Well, obviously, if I was like this, and then I did a reveal,
Yep.
I
Or if
could-
I moved one in, then there you go.
get it.
Yep.
So really neat game, really pretty to look at. We really do enjoy this game, and we're hoping that you will like what we showed you today. We back it on Kickstarter, whatever you can do.
Yep.
We really want to see this one come into fruition again. Apotheca by Knapsack Games. You be the judge.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.